Hello and welcome. I am LupaTheHuntress with On the Prowl Gaming, bringing you a brand new Apex Legends merch review video. We have two new collections to talk about today. We have the Apex Legends Global Series Championship Collection, and we have the Apex Legends and Spear Collection, which is a first ever Apex Legends collaboration with a community member. And I do have the items ordered for the summer collection, however, still waiting on some of them to get here. But for now, let's go over the Global Series Championship Collection and the Apex and Spear Collection. Let's get it going. First up, we have the Apex Legends Global Series Championship Collection. Now for this collection, I purchased the Zip Up Hoodie and the Apex Sling Bag. Let's kick things off with the ALGS 2022 Sling Bag, coming in at $40.95. Right out the bag, this thing is super cool. Very chic, all black with red accents. The red really pops on this, especially since a lot of it comes from the inner pockets themselves and of course the zippers. But this thing, speaking of pockets, it has like crazy amount of pockets. It has 4 pockets on the exteriors, the ones that you can see right away. It has a front zipper, middle zipper, back zipper, and then of course that little clasp area, which again also has the Apex sigil, which is super sweet. But also within the pockets, there's little pockets. There's a zipper that's inside as well, pouches, an elastic where you can put pens, pencils, chapstick, you know, whatever you need. The only thing I will note on this item is that the zipper area where they have like the little knotted red fabric is actually fairly simple to undo with your fingers, so I would just put a little extra knot on it to make sure that those don't fall out. Overall, this is a super awesome, very, practical accessory. The materials are great. Very comfortable. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5 out of materials. Price, it's a little high for a sling bag, but you know what? It's a pretty nice one. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 3 out of 5 for price and say this is totally worth it. Moving on, we have the ALGS 2022 Techwear Hoodie, coming in at $59.99. This zip-up hoodie is actually fairly comfortable. It has a very interesting look with the various patchwork of the light gray, the burgundy maroon color, and some black on the chest as well. It has some various pockets and kind of little details with like a thumb thing on the bottom of the arm sleeve, which is very cool. Again, with all of these different components of it, it's really an attractive zip-up sweater. However, some of the pockets, as I'm showing here, don't quite fit and work as well as you'd think. A lot of the pockets are actually very small, mostly to fit like a credit card, ID, or something like that. But it does have some nice accent pieces, and it comes together very well with the overall design. For materials, I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a 4 to 5. This zip-up hoodie is super comfortable. I wish it would fit a little better, but that's just my personal preference. For price, I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5. Overall, I think this one is worth it. Could be tweaked a little better, but it's pretty good. Next up, we have community member Spear and Apex Legends collaboration with the Spear Collection. Spear is known online for his amazing Apex-inspired merch concepts. I have a link in the description below with the article of how this collection came together. Let's start off with the Newcastle Sweatshirt that's coming in at $54.95. This sweater is super comfy. It's made out of the same thickness and cotton as the hoodies, I feel. It is super cozy, and it has a very beautiful, vibrant imprint on the front and the back of the sweatshirt. We have the beautiful purple that's tied in with the colors of Newcastle, as well as of course his logo there with the shield, and the back also has some more imagery related to him. It's some really nice clean vector work, which I really appreciate. You can look at it and right off the bat tell who it is, and the fact that it's with both the front imprint and the back imprint just totally sells me on it. And of course the material is so soft and nice and thick. 5 out of 5 for materials. The price, $54.95. It's a little pricey, but it is totally worth it. Continuing on with the Spear collection, we have the Companions Tee priced at $34.95. This simple black tee is fairly minimalist and simple. It has the Apex sigil on the back printed with white, and the front it has a nice collection of all the cute little critters on the Apex tee. We have Archer, we have the little rat, we have Doc, Hack, and Newt. The imprint itself is basic silkscreen white, you know, feels very nice. It'll stay on there pretty good. It is a 5 out of 5 for materials, classic tee. Can't go wrong. And the cuties from the Apex team, the little pets, is so adorable. You can't really go wrong with a classic black tee. 5 out of 5 for materials and comfort. For price, it's, you know, 35 bucks for a shirt. But you know, overall, it's definitely worth it. Next up, we have the Wattson Silver Age Bomber Jacket coming in at $79.95. Now this bomber jacket is super lightweight, it's nice and relatively comfortable. It actually feels strikingly similar to the Voidwalker windbreaker that I reviewed in an earlier video, and I'm pretty sure it's made out of the same material as well, 100% polyester. Now with these items, I am very critical about the material, especially if you're expecting something thicker for being, you know, an $80 bomber jacket. But you know, this jacket really does shine in the amount of details they put in with the graphics printed on there, the beautiful yellow Art Deco inspired. I believe this is probably from one of the Wattson skins, which again is very much has an Art Deco influence to it. The details with the side pockets as well, it kind of took me aback at first with the side openings, but you know, it's a nice little detail, a little quirk to the jacket, as Wattson herself is a bit quirky. And the sleeves themselves actually have this nice imprint that is very similar to the print on the front and the back of the bomber jacket, which is very cool to have both sides printed like that. For materials, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. 3 out of 5, it's a glorified windbreaker, let's be honest. In terms of price, expected a lot more considering it's an $80 bomber jacket, but overall, it's a really nice freaking jacket. And if you love Wattson and you love the color, I'd say go ahead and get it. It's worth it. Continuing on with the Spear collection, we have the retro map t-shirts coming in at $34.95. Now I did order that purple World's Edge shirt first, and I ended up loving it so much that I went ahead and ordered the Kings Canyon and Storm Point shirt. However, I'm still missing one of those shirts, which unfortunately were out of stock in my size at the time of filming this video. So another tidbit, if you see an item you like, might be worth picking it up because you never know when they're going to restock that item. Now I did want to mention an interesting little tidbit about all these Spear collection items is that it actually has its own specific tag associated with the items. I have collected, of course, various amounts of Apex merchandise, and it's interesting to see how the tags have actually evolved, and considering this is the first collaboration Apex is doing with a community member, it's really nice to see that this whole collection has had its own specific branding to it, which is really nice because it makes it stick out as its own unique collection. For materials of the shirt itself, I would say it's a tiny bit see-through, so I definitely recommend wearing an undershirt for these. But overall, the material is super soft. The collar is of a slightly different type of fabric, I believe, than the rest of the shirt, but it's not itchy at all, and it's super soft. 5 out of 5 for materials. For pricing, a little pricey for a shirt, but it's super vibrant, super fun, has a nice retro flair to it, totally worth it. Alrighty, it's Nessie time. We're gonna shift over to accessories for a second with the Nessie Patch coming in at $9.95. Now this patch, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, short, sweet, simple. If you do not want to sew this patch, do not buy it. It is not an adhesive backing, so you cannot iron it on. You have to physically sew it, and it is legit an extra piece of embroidered Nessie left over from the hoodies. So materials, it's a patch, it's really nice, it's vibrant. If you like it and you're gonna use it, get it. If not, it's a big waste of time. Sorry to be blunt, but that's the truth. I would say it's not worth it. Now coming to where the patch is actually from, it is from the Nessie Hoodie, coming in at $59.95. Now this hoodie, it's the collection. If you buy anything from the collection, get the Nessie Hoodie. It is super soft, super vibrant, and it's just screams fun, happiness, joy. It is Nessie incarnate. I will say it's a little bit disappointing that the only piece of apex about it is the embroidered Nessie, but it's a nice, warm and fuzzy feeling hoodie. It's super soft. The color is nice and vibrant. It's Nessie themed. I love it. 5 out of 5. Worth it. Forget the patch, get the hoodie. That's all you need. Just the Nessie Hoodie. That is all. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope this video was informative and helped anyone figure out what their next steps were in choosing an item from the Apex collection. I hope they do more collaborations with community creators to come, and I really hope to see the rest of the summer collection items that I have ordered, and as well as some other items that they haven't shipped out quite yet. So I will be doing a video as soon as those come in, so keep an eye out for that. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.